Good morning, everyone. This is my morning message series with Keeping It Crystal Tarot. That's me. We are going to see what message you need to hear, and no matter when these messages find you, I hope there is something that you can take away from them. So, without further ado, let's get into today's message. I'm asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear through me. Thank you, as always, Spirit, for giving me this message, this moment, and trusting me, as always, to share my gifts with others. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what does my collective need to hear in their highest and best good? Today I will be using the Muse Tarot, and we shall see what kind of message that we get, because I'm thinking it's going to be a love message. What does my collective need to hear in their highest and best good, Spirit? The Two of Inspiration, the Four of Emotions, and the Queen of Materials. Bottom deck energy is the Hermit. Oh, so you might have wanted this message to be about love. But I think that there are other things in your life that you need to be focusing on. You might be having a hard time focusing on things other than the love aspects of your life. And that might be why you're feeling unsatisfied. And it doesn't mean that the connection that you're in or wanting to be in is not satisfying to you. It just means that what you're hoping to get out of this situation is not what you're currently getting from it. And it's might be hard for you to distract yourself or even focus yourself because you feel distracted by this connection. And that could also be in like a very happy way too, like you could be happily with somebody but kind of giving too much attention to them and focus on them, so it is in turn distracting you from things you should be working on, things that you should be working towards. And while you might not be unsatisfied in your relationship, you might be unsatisfied in other areas of your life because you're focusing too much on this relationship. And I think why the Queen of Materials is here, the Queen of Pentacles, is because you need to be focusing more on solidifying your physical world, your material world. And that might be needing you, or that might be requiring of you to take more time to yourself. Intentional time. Not just being like, okay, we won't hang out today. You need to be more intentional with the time that you're having with yourself, because that will make the time with other people more, you'll find it more appreciative, and it might be more helpful, or you might be able to get more feedback, or just the energy might be just easier to go. I don't know how to explain it, but it just might seem like everything else is easier when you start focusing on the things that you need to do alone. Because I'm not saying you have to choose between this connection and your obligations, but you can't forget your obligations for the sake of this connection. They don't disappear. The things you want to work towards won't disappear. And I think that might be the thing that you're feeling, because you have much more attention drawn to this other person rather than the ducks you need to get in a row. And while this connection might be extremely fulfilling, you need to understand that the universe is not setting you up to fail by asking you to focus on other things, or they're not telling you that this connection will fail because you need to focus on other things. This is a lesson for you to learn how to balance all the good things in your life. And if you're looking to indulge in one area, that indulgence might not be so healthy in other areas. That might end up being procrastination in other areas. So be more intentional right now about your alone time. And when you are alone, be more active with yourself. Be more present. Don't just let others take all your time or your focus or your energy. Because if the only thing that you're doing by yourself is sleeping, that means you're getting burnt out. You should still have energy to be able to be with self and to give time and attention back to you. Because I think that you are in a decent position. You know, I can't say that you are lacking in any way, but that's why I keep using the word unsatisfied, because there might be things that you hoped for more, or that you wished you had energy for to continue doing, and that's just not happening. And that might be because you are giving too much to one area of your life. So this might require some meditation, some shadow work. I always think that the hermit does have and it alludes to the fact that you should be trying to lean into more mindful practices as well. But I think ultimately this is just asking you to be much more intentional about what you do when you're alone, and trusting that you can make it all happen at once. You don't need to choose between one side or the other, this connection or your goals. You can do it all. Trust yourself, trust the process, and make sure you're always leaving room for yourself. All right? I'm going to leave this message here. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.